You're listening to Operation Self Reset with Jake and Rocky. Welcome to 2019. What is going on, you freaking awesome people? Man, oh man, has it been some time since I have put on this headset and sat down with you fine ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it has been quite a journey since my last podcast. If you have been a fan of the show, I appreciate you still sticking around. If you're a new listener, enjoy. Once again, this is all about us becoming better. Now, it is not a celebrity kind of interview process, this show. To be honest, I think I was getting burnt out of the way that podcasts were going in a direction, and I realized, you know what? This is my show. I can do as I please. And so here we are in 2019, kind of a fresh start, a reset or a restart, I should really say. But nonetheless, look, it's great to be here. And there is a lot of things that I want to say, I want to catch up on, and I wish I had time to really tell you what's been going on in my life and in my world. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because what I'm trying to do here is to help you. And I'm not going to drag you into my world with my messes and my issues and craziness because at the end of the day, it doesn't support you in the journey and where you want to go. And so it would be easy for me to do a recap and why this, why that, all the whys. But at the end of the day, you can't focus on the whys. All you can focus on the where. Where are you going instead of why it didn't work out? Why did you quit? Did you decide to go left instead of right? But like I said, all we can focus in on is, of course, in the new year, 2019, where are we going? Where do we want to be? Where do I see myself in the future? And it's a big question, where? Do you see yourself at the top of the charts, the top of the business, in the top of the corporate ladder, the top of the family? There are a lot of wheres that we know that we would like to be, but we really don't identify where we want to go. And I am a fan of writing things down. I am also a fan of realizing that, man, writing things down on a regular basis, setting goals and journaling and meditating can be exhausting. It really can. It's easy to sit here and to say, oh, yeah, you should meditate, but it's really hard to do it on a consistent basis. Now, we are creatures of habit, and I think that's really good to have habits and routines in your schedule, in your system, in your life, in your world. It makes what the world go around. An infant that is new to this world is or I should say, needs to have a system, needs to have a routine, needs to understand that when it wakes up, his diaper will be changed. After that, he gets some food, he plays for a while, he takes a nap. He wakes up from the nap, diaper, food, play, another nap, the afternoon nap, diaper, food, change. It's now bedtime. And of course, with a child and an infant, there needs to be a bedtime routine. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Jake, I don't have any kids. I have no idea. Well, you find individual. You were a child at one time. Chances are your parents, your onlookers, your grandparents, whoever watched after you had a routine, a system. Because in the beginning, when you don't know how to do something, the best way to get good at something, or at least to be a part of something, is to have a routine. My son plays hockey, and in the beginning, there we needed a routine of getting ready to go to hockey. When you put on hockey equipment, there needs to be a habit, there needs to be a routine because there are a lot of people that are assisting us, as in not only myself, but my wife, grandparents, aunts, uncles that are helping us get the kids ready, take the kids to hockey practice because we're busy or whatever. There needs to be a habit or routine of getting on the equipment so our child knows how to do it later down the road. And now, luckily, because we built those habits and routines, it has worked out. It's worked out actually really well. And so for you, when you're starting something new, you need to have a habit or routine. It's key. It's part of it. You need to build that and integrate that into your world. Once you understand it and once you realize, it's working, it isn't working, it's a good way to reflect and to realize, is this working for myself? Now, I've kind of went on a hiatus here. I'm not going to drag you through the mud of what I've been doing, but I went through a hiatus. I've let down my hair, so to speak. I kind of stepped away from the personal development world. I stepped away from the journaling, I stepped away from the goal setting, I stepped away from the planning and all that stuff. And what did I realize? Number one, it's really nice to not do that. It really is. But what I realized though, in time, it's not nice feeling lost. It's not nice feeling the stress of the unknown. It's not nice feeling like, where's my place in this world? Because when you're writing out your goals, when you're writing out your future, when you're figuring out who you want to be and where you're going and all that stuff, you kind of have a path and a journey. You're working towards it. But when you don't, it's like going on vacation, right? Obviously, it's nice at times, but then the unexpected starts to sneak into your mind, and you start to realize, huh, what is my purpose? What am I here for? What is the journey that I'm on? And it's a very eerie question to ask yourself when you're laying on the couch or in your bed with your cell phone plastered to your face. You're scrolling YouTube for countless videos. You're looking for anything just to entertain you, and you realize that you have no purpose in that moment when you feel lost yet again. And in this world that we live in, there is the yin and the yang. There is the yo yo effect, right? You go down, and the yo yo uh, pendulum, you feel like you're doing something, but when you start to come that upswing, when the yo yo starts to retract itself, it feels like, huh, I've been here before. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And it's really difficult to swallow that pill, knowing that you're going to go to bed, wake up, and have the same feelings, the same anxiety, the same questions, but yet there's still no answer. And so, self discovery, I believe, truthfully, is one of the biggest things that we're still trying to discover. We can send people to the moon. Elon Musk wants to go to the Mars. People want to discover new caves and unknown valleys in the great deep depths of the ocean. But truly, the unknown of oneself is a journey that I don't know if we'll ever figure out until we perish. And it's a deep question, and I think it's worth asking yourself of where do you want to go? What it is that you're here for. And I ask myself that all the time. But there's nothing more dissatisfying knowing that you're going to go to bed and wake up and still have the same questions that don't have an answer to. It's really kind of sucks in a way. And so, where am I going and how can I assist you in this journey? Well, number one, I want to reconfirm with you guys that I'm here for you and reconfirm that I'm going to be committed to this podcast yet again, with a little more, obviously, intuitive questions and answers and ideas to assist you in your journey. And the second idea is, where are you going? Where are you going? Right here, right now, in this world that you call your life, where are you going? You don't have to tell me that you're losing 15 pounds, you want to make $1 million, you want to buy a new Rolls Royce, you want to change houses, move across the country, around the world, travel more, be more, do more, but where are you going? Like the deeper essence of where you're going. Are you living day to day so you can live? Are you living day to day so you can lose a pound or two? Are you living day to day to pay your bills? Are you living day to day to raise a good family? But where are you? Your soul, your being, the who you are, where are you going? It's a deep question. Very deep. And I'm not saying I have the answer for it. Unfortunately, I don't. Maybe in some regard, maybe I should have the answer. And if I do, I will share it with you. But in the meantime, I want you to ask yourself, where are you going personally in this crazy journey we call life? I don't know what the true essence of Operation Self Reset is anymore. I don't know the real essence of who I am, but all I know is I feel confident in pulling you through this journey. So hopefully, somebody today, tomorrow, next week, in 50,000 years will stumble across this particular episode that you're listening to right here that connects with you and awakens you, and it makes you realize there's more. There's more to you, and there's more to where you're going. And I kind of feel like a used car salesman or a as seen as on TV kind of thing because I don't have the answer. Like there isn't anything. It's just more of an internal question from my soul to yours to hopefully awake something that will allow you to move in the direction that you feel that you should be going. Really weird conversation to have, but nonetheless, that's all I have for you guys today. Where are you going to dwell on? Where are you going? It's an interesting question. There's no wrong answer, there's no right answer. But all I can say is from here on out, I'll be here with you guys. So until next week, Wednesday, I'm going to try to be pumping these episodes out every single Wednesday to have a little more depth, a little more clarity into this podcasting experience and, of course, to Operation Self Reset. So if you have pushed me on pause, maybe you took me off the shelf, hopefully you can put me back on. If you're new, I appreciate you. Be a part of the show. Send me emails and questions, and hopefully we can dive deeper into this thing called life, into who we are, into goals, into being better. And I think there's a place and time for personal development, and there truly is, but I think it's time, though, to look a little bit deeper than just the surface of set a goal, achieve the goal, move to the next goal kind of thing. Enough people are doing that. Let's dive deeper into this rabbit hole and see where it ends up. So, with that being said, I appreciate you. I thank you for your time. Enjoy your phenomenal Wednesday. And of course, you're freaking awesome. There is truth to that statement. You truly are freaking awesome. So, I appreciate you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you next week, Wednesday. And until then, share a little bit of awesomeness that you feel could be shared. And most importantly, just go out there, be your best, do your best, and live life. And lastly, too, I'm not going to be pushing things down your throat. I'm going to stop doing the live seminar. I'm going to stop doing the goal programs. It wasn't serving myself and my family. Family comes first. And to raise kids in the world that we live in today is a lot more taxing than I think I believed. And because of that, I had to pull back on certain things and really just go numb for a while. And that sucked. And I don't want that to do that again. So I want to enjoy this process. I want to enjoy this podcast. I want to enjoy this relationship with you. And from here on out, it's going to be me and you just hanging out, having a good time, talking about our lives and how to become a little bit better. Just a little bit, drip by drip, day by day, a little bit better. So I feel good saying that. So hopefully you can continue with me. And if you have gone to my seminars, if you have been on the hot coals with me, it is truly a great experience, but for now, I'm just going to let it lay in the weeds. I'm not going to make a big deal about escalating the podcast and trying to be more than what I am. I've done the private coaching, I've done the live seminars, I've done the group coaching, I've done the online programs. That's all good and well, but for me, I think the biggest value is just connecting with you straight up. So that's the end of the show. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you next week, Wednesday. Go out there, be freaking awesome. I love you. We'll see you.